in kinesthetic learning, sense of movement learning. I've been a wiggly person all my life. And in my early years, I did put a lot of that energy into music. The last 30 or so, I've been doing a lot with Tai Chi. Also do FlexAware that Stephen Schafferman will be presenting later today and teach that. I've worked in health and wellness, education. I use sense of movement learning to help people with everything from music to math to piecework. And it's a lot of fun. So I've worked with a wide range of cognitive profiles, people, everything from mental health, difficulties, substance abuse recovery, kids to people in their nearing 100. I've got one person I work with every 3 times a month, and she'll be turning 100 next month. So we do a lot of fun things. So let's do something experiential. How do you feel? Just think and feel your body right now. Now, smile, giggle. Just a little bit. You can do it, right? Now, you just changed your chemistry. You just reset your whole system. Took 3 seconds, right? Okay, now we're going to do another fitness thing. A lot of new research is coming up about it, and I think it relates to Tai Chi, Qigong, FlexAware. So again, I'm going to ask for an experiential. We're going to pandiculate. Have you heard of pandiculation? A lot of new research on it. It's the $10 word for yawning and stretching. So are you ready? Here we go. You've done this since you were a kid, right? Here we go. Just like your dog, just like your cat. I want to hear it. Explore, play. We're not done yet. Keep pendiculating. Bears who are hibernating get up and do this for 20 minutes a day. They say, look, the bears are doing yoga. They're doing Tai Chi. This is why in the spring they can get up and run, because for 20 minutes every day, they just pandiculate. How do you feel? Right? You know how to make your life better. You've been laughing and yawning and stretching your whole life. Keep doing it. Give yourself permission to do it. Set a timer at your desk. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. I have not pandiculated. You know, rather than getting stuck. So whoever I work with, whether it's a kid who's afraid of math, or a 98-year-old who's never played a maraca, okay? You meet the person where they are, you hang with them, you find what they need to get to the next spot, you help them stay within their level of comfort, and I know I'm asking you to come out of yours a little bit, because cramming everything that that we know about this stuff into 10 minutes is not possible, right? I give Tai Chi classes and I say, okay, we are now going to squeeze 2,500 years worth of Chinese medical wisdom into the next hour. No, can't do it. Impossible. But you can get a taste. You can get a taste. So, now, feel how you feel? All right? Now, can you connect to this? And you can snap or you can clap. You can tap your foot or give a whistle. You can do it, right? Wiggle a little, right? You want to make it move. Movement, it says in the Tai Chi classes, is rooted in the feet, and it comes up through your body, and then it manifests in your fingertips. Tai Chi classics, hundreds of years old. Same thing happens with music. Try this. Okay, how do you feel? Wonderful. You see? And what that did wasn't just get you moving like the pendiculation and all that. You're connected now. We just jammed together. How cool is that? How often do you get to do that? Okay, so it's about listening. It's about community. It's about the term that we've lost from our culture, brotherly love. Connecting, listening, and moving. And when you hit the bump in the road, changing, paying attention, changing, keep moving, keep changing. I speak to my mother on the phone. She says, keep moving. She's going to be 81 next month. She says, keep moving. Keep moving, right? That's what being alive lets you do. So I spoke to a couple of my elders and the people that I work with. Do I have a minute more, or where am I? And I said, what do you want me to tell people when I go to Capitol Hill? Just to give you a range of the problems that I run into. The elderly people I work with want you to know that they have incredible energy. They are a font of wisdom. I work with a small room full of people. We have 1,000 years of collective wisdom between us. Let these people meet our teenagers who are lost and trying to figure out what they're going to be doing. Then we ask the teenagers, well, where do you want to go to college? How on earth could they know? Right? What do you want to do when you grow up? How do they know? Let them integrate through the generations. Let there be communication. Create a world in which that happens all the time. Playing the drum together. Breathing together. I don't care what it is. Steve's going to show you exercise that gold medal athletes and their grandparents can do together. This is what we need. I asked Maurice, who used to come to the mental health center where I'll be all day tomorrow, when I saw him on the street last week. He doesn't come anymore. I said, what's the problem? He said, the voices. I can't be in a room all day. I can't get rid of the voices that way. I have to be outside, walking and moving all day. And then I can start to manage the voices. Let's put a little of that. Let's put some Maurice's wisdom into what we're doing to try to help people. And I'll tell you one more thing. I was working in this mental health program. I was pretty new at it. It's like maybe 8 years ago. And it came to my attention that somebody didn't know how to read. A guy in his 60s. So I brought it to my superiors. And I thought that the reaction would be, oh, thank you for letting us know. We'll put him into a literacy program right away. The reaction was, yeah, that's probably true. That's it? That's it? How can you have access to the literature of recovery? How can you read your prescription bottle to know whether to mix it or not mix it with the other one? Or what time of day to take it, if you can't read? So I just started a volunteer literacy program at the health center that we do at the end of the day, because Medicare cannot and will not cover it. It is not considered part of getting better if you have a substance abuse or a mental health recovery problem. But I can tell you, from having done this for 4 or 5 years now, it's a big piece of the picture. The self-esteem builds, and then the motivation to go out and use starts diminishing. And now all of a sudden, oh, I can actually use the subway now, because when I'm underground, I have a way of knowing where I am. All the stations look the same if you can't read. I can go visit my sister now because I can read a bus schedule. There are things that we aren't even thinking of. So we need to ask, we need to listen, we need to learn, and keep moving. Thank you.